May I just start by saying it's a pleasure to have the Pakistani Prime Minister visiting Norway. We have talked about both the cooperation between our countries, the security situation in the region, the development. I think we have prospects of new and interesting possibilities. We looked at the signing of an agreement for a new solar plant earlier on, which shows that there will be progress. I think there is, especially because one of our absolutely largest minorities in Norway of immigrants are Norwegian Pakistanis. That also gives us a good bond between the countries and a possibility for us to cooperate even further.
Thank you, Prime Minister. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to Oslo. It's been a very useful visit, and thank you for hosting this conference here on education. It's a very important subject for Pakistan as well, and we discussed a host of subjects here in our bilateral meeting, and prior to the bilateral meeting we witnessed the ceremony of signing a solar power project which will be built in Pakistan with Norway's cooperation. It's a private sector project between two companies, Norway and Pakistani company. And I've also discussed the possibility of seeking cooperation from Norway on hydroelectric power, because we are in the process of building more hydroelectric power projects in Pakistan. Pakistan is facing a huge shortage of power, and we hope that we will be able to overcome this problem in the next 2 to 3 years' time. So it's very important for us because we are a developing economy, and it's very important that we address this issue as quickly as possible. As the Prime Minister said, that we discussed security issues, we discussed Afghanistan, we discussed India, and now that a meeting is taking place between the Afghan authorities and the Taliban's, I hope there will be a positive outcome, and which will certainly be very helpful for peace and stability in Afghanistan. Thank you very much.
Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, regarding the talks in Islamabad between Taliban and Afghan authorities, what is the way forward, do you think? How can such talks succeed?
I think one good thing which is happening is that this meeting is taking place. It's a major breakthrough. And the other positive development is that this is an overt meeting. It is an open meeting which is taking place, not a covert meeting. So both sides will be discussing at length with each other. And it is very important, as I discussed with the Prime Minister also, that this process has to succeed. And there could be certain spoilers, and we should make sure it is the also obligation of the international community, not only Afghanistan, Pakistan or other parties, but also international community, to make sure that nobody tries to derail this process. And it's very important for not only Afghanistan but also for the region and also the international community.
Mr. Prime Minister, regarding the education as a subject here, and the fact that the protection of the girls' right to education being a global subject here, what more can your government do to protect the girls' right to education in your home country?
Despite difficulties and problems that we have been encountering over the last 2 years, our education still remains the topmost priority for Pakistan, and we are providing more resources. In fact, our provincial governments are spending 25% of their annual budgets on education. The federal government of Pakistan has doubled its allocations over the last 2 years, and despite these problems that we've been encountering in Pakistan, including terrorism, we have still managed to improve our literacy rate, and the dropouts have come down, and we're also concentrating on the quality of education. Although you see a large number of Afghan refugees which are in Pakistan. Then, of course, the war on terror that we have launched. Because of this war, a lot of people have had to leave their homes, but we've been looking after them, and now that they're going back, we need to resettle them, and that needs a lot of resources, a lot of money. And but we've made sure that we don't apply any cuts on the education sector.